What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity ENC, your longest reigning WWE pay-per-view champion of all time. And today we are covering WWE Friday Night SmackDown from November 8th, 2024, live in Buffalo, New York. And to start SmackDown, Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso come out, immediately followed by Jay Uso. Jay says there's been a lot of misunderstanding. Please hear him out. And then Sami Zayn comes out. Sami says, I want to address Crown Jewel. That kick was not on purpose. The only reason I showed up to Crown Jewel was for Jay. I thought of all the things I would do when we were together. At Crown Jewel, it was special. It brought me back to times with family. On some level, Roman, you want all of this back. People think opposite of love is hate, but it's indifference. I think you love me. It could be like the old days. I'm going to put the ball in your court. I think you want all of us fighting side by side. If that's what you want, I'll do it. I just need you to apologize. I want you to apologize to Jay. Roman grabs the mic. Roman says, I'm sorry that I let you waste my time with this. It ain't about him. It's about Solo. Get your ass out here and let's handle business. Jacob Fatu shows up on the Titantron, and Jacob says, Solo is our tribal chief. That makes you go to the back of the line. Solo comes out when he wants to. And that ends that segment. Sami leaves wanting an apology from Roman, but Roman doesn't give Sami that. And it looks like Sami will not work with these guys until Roman apologizes. Next, we have Bayley taking on Candice LeRae. Bayley lands a low clothesline. Candice hits a missile drop kick. Candice LeRae then holds her ankle acting like it hurts. Candice tries to roll up Bayley, but Bayley blocks it and rolls up Candice, and Bayley defeats Candice LeRae. And Bayley is back in the winning streak here on SmackDown. Maybe she'll get another shot at Nia Jax. Who knows? We then see Tommaso Ciampa confronting Johnny Gargano for talking to the WWE Tag Champions, the Motor City Machine Guns. He says they got to get it together and show that they're dominant. We'll see how that plays out later. We then see the Viper Randy Orton come out. Orton says, Crown Jewel was only the beginning. I'm going to end this shit now. Kevin Owens, get out here. Owens comes out on the ramp and the two brawl in the ring. Owens lands a low blow and hits Randy Orton with a pile driver. This move hasn't been seen in WWE for a long time, so they're selling it like he really injured Randy Orton's neck. Megs come out. He gets stretchered out of the arena, and WWE champion Cody Rhodes walks with Randy Orton, and it looks as if Orton is going to be out for a little bit due to this devastating attack from Kevin Owens. This is good for Owens because it makes him look like crazy dominant, and the fact that he was able to injure the Viper says something about him. Next, we have DIY taking on Pretty Deadly, but this whole match is fought by Tommaso Ciampa. He doesn't tag in Johnny Gargano. Ciampa tosses Pretty Deadly into the ring steps and slams Elton Prince's head into the table many times. Ciampa lands a fairy tale ending to Prince, and DIY get the quick win with no help from Gargano because Ciampa wanted to prove a point here and did just that. Candice LeRae tells WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax backstage that if she was in her corner, Crown Jewel wouldn't have happened the way it did, and she would have been Women's Crown Jewel Champion. Up next, we have the Women's Tag Champions Jade, Cargill, and Bianca Belair taking on Tiffany, Stratton, and the WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax. Nia lands a Samoan drop to Jade Cargill. Tiffany pulls at Bianca's ponytail, but Bianca lands a spine buster. Nia and Tiffany land a Samoan drop blockbuster combo to Bianca for a 2. The end comes when Candice LeRae pushes Bianca off the top rope. Tiffany yells at Candice for getting involved, and then Naomi attacks Candice LeRae outside the ring. Jade kicks Nia Jax on the floor, and Bianca hits a KOD to Tiffany Stratton, and the women's tag champions defeat Nia Jax and Tiffany. And I can only imagine what type of shit Nia is going to give Tiffany for getting distracted by Candice and losing this match here against Bianca and Jade. Next, we have the WWE Tag Team Champions Motor City Machine Guns defeating A-Town Down Under after they land a double boot and a skull and bones to Grayson Waller. Decent tag match. We find out that the Street Profits will fight the Motor City Machine Guns next week on SmackDown for the titles, and Tommaso Ciampa is pissed off backstage about it. Next, Nick Aldis introduces us to the WWE US Women's Championship. This is a new mid-card title, and I can see someone like Bayley, Chelsea Green, Nation, many of those women on SmackDown get a shot at that title down the line. And we've made it to our final segment here on Friday Night SmackDown. The Bloodline come out, and they're immediately followed by Roman Reigns. Solo says, "It's good to see you. I need you to acknowledge me as your undisputed tribal chief." Roman says, "Buffalo, do you acknowledge him? Neither do I. I want you one-on-one. Winner is the only tribal chief." Solo says, "I don't need to fight you. I'm already tribal chief. You can't be a tribal chief with no tribe. Let me challenge you to find 4 people that will team with you, and we can go to war. We are always ready for war in the bloodline." Roman says, "Are we talking about WarGames? I only see 4 of you." So it says the 5th guy is my dog, Sami Zayn. And then Sami Zayn comes out on the ramp. The bloodline attack Roman, so the Usos run out. Jacob Fatu takes out the Usos. Solo calls Sami down to hit a haluva kick to Roman, but Sami hits Solo Sikoa with a haluva kick. Roman lands a Superman punch, spear to Solo, and the original Bloodline raise their fingers in the air, and it looks like we're getting WarGames from Survivor Series. The question is, who will be the 5th man in both teams? Only time will tell. With that, we're going to be covering Raw. We've got a couple more weeks till Survivor Series, so make sure you stay tuned for more episodes dropping. You can check us out on YouTube. Just search the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, hit the notification bell. Check us out on Amazon Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and wherever you stream your podcasts. Until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.